Fresh bin, boys. We're gonna go through this and take a look at what's in here. So this was not here yesterday, and it looks like D case. So this is the D case for the free car giveaway. So we're gonna see what we can find in here. We're gonna get to digging, and I'll tune it back in once I see anything. The music's very loud here, so I'm gonna keep looking as I do this, but I don't want to have this going while I'm looking, because it's going to be very hard to keep talking and looking at the same time. But we'll check this out and we'll see what's in there, and we'll come back if there's anything inside. Tons of the G case exclusives for Kroger. Here's the Draftnator, the Skyline, the Super 3, and of course the Bronco. Down here is what we came across. 1, 2, 3, 4 duds, 1 treasure hunt. Found another Red Bull and a bunch of white Civics, but we're gonna walk over to the pegs and see what we can find over there. So let's go check that out. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we've got I guess I'll call it a hunt pickup. As you saw from the opening video to this video, you were able to see a little hunt at the local Ralph's, AKA Kroger, for those of you guys that have Krogers in your area. And we did get the Kroger giveaway dump bin in. It wasn't the double bin that a lot of you guys are seeing in your areas, but it was the 4-case dump bin. And ours were a little bit different than I'd been seeing other people find in their areas. So we got D case, we got, of course, the exclusives, and for some reason we got last year's G case. I was really hoping to see this year's G case, but nope, we got last year's G case, and unfortunately no supers out of there, but we were able to score a couple of good pieces out of that dump bin, so I'm definitely happy for that. One of them that I did grab, because I'd only found one other of this treasure hunt, was this cute little guy right here, so the little pedal driver. And this is going to go to one of the students in my class. He's a Hot Wheels collector, and he doesn't have the ability to get out and look all of the time. And by the time he does get to places, he's never able to find any treasure hunts. So whenever I pick up an extra treasure hunt, I always try to take it in there and make sure that he gets get one, just to kind of promote him to, along his collecting journey. So really cool, but not my favorite treasure hunt ever, but it's cool for what it is. So definitely cool. But one thing I did bring home out of the bin, and I didn't grab very much, to be honest, but I did grab one of the exclusives. Of course, this being Super JDM Diecast, we had to pick up the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR Liberty Walk tuned. So this is one of the exclusives of the 4. If you saw from the video, you have the Draftnator, which is one. It's this one, and there were a couple of others, but nothing I was really interested in picking up. I don't just pick up exclusives just to have exclusives. And so really just fun looking through that bin. I was first to the bin. I watched them putting it out, and so it was great to get first crack at it, but that's pretty much all you're going to get in this area, because if you don't get to the dump bins the day that they come out, they are pretty much gone through. So I was fortunate to get to that one, but that same day coming back, I did stop by a Target and was finally able to get a hold of one of these guys, and it is the beautiful Mercedes-Benz 500E. This was the only red that was left out of all of the reds that were in this set, so I was kind of surprised to even see this one left over, but I really love the design on this car. I think I want to crack this one open and possibly do a wheel swap on it, and so we'll get those 5 slots off of there, and we'll put something a little more classy on this beautiful Benz, just to see how it comes out. And I like the fact that on the reds, they keep them nice and clean. You get the headlight, tail light, tampos, and everything comes out really nice on them. But also on the pegs in that same little pickup, I did come across a H case, and we were able to grab this beauty right here, the beautiful 83 Chevy Silverado. I like this one because I like the color formation, or the color setup on this one, with this like pale powder blue and the white wheel combo. It looks really nice like this. I have I think the dark blue from the Q and A case, and a green one from earlier last year. I don't collect very mof trucks, but this is definitely one of them that I do pick up when I see it. So definitely was glad to find this one in that little mini Target stop. But one of the pickups that I got just the other day is sitting right here, and it is this little display case. So I do have, contrary to popular belief, I do have quite a few of my castings open. So we'll take a look at some of the JDM goodness that we have up in here. Of course, we've got the Skylines up there on the top. We've got some Subarus. Here's one of the giveaway cars, the Bubble Eye here, the beautiful 22B, which we're going to see coming out here pretty soon in RLC. And of course, you've got the BREs down there, some more Skylines. Moving down into some of the Silvias down here. And we got the Hondas and the Toyotas down there. But really cool little cases. I got this off of Amazon. It's got a little magnetic opening right here, but it protects the cars and keeps them in there. While I was at the convention in Las Vegas, I picked up some little wheel chocks too. I think I'm going to put in there so you don't have any of this action when you have them displayed, so that if you bump them, they'll sit right where they're supposed to, and you can kind of adjust them where you want. And if you don't know where to get those, we really got to talk a lot to one of the vendors there through Diamond Protectors. So I'll put a link to their page down here if you want to check out their protectors. I'd say their protectors are right up there with probably the Sterling cases as far as quality, and they definitely have good price points, and they have one of the only clamshell boxes where you can put 6 premiums in. So if you're able to grab any of those chases along with a set that comes out, you can have the complete set displayed all at once. I've got their, let's walk over here, I'll show you. I've got their 5 displays right here. So here's the 5 display boxes, but they also made one with an extra. So if you get an entire set, then you can put them in there with the chase on top, so you can have all 6 of them displayed. So really cool. But they also sell the little tire chocks for your loose collection. So if you want to display them inside of acrylic cases and you don't want to move them around, then there you go. So definitely a cool thing to check out. So I'll put that link again down in the description. It's Diamond Protectors. But today came across a local guy here that he's a collector, and he basically set up a trade, and we made a trade. I traded a couple of supers for a couple of something else's, and so I thought I'd go ahead and show those off today. So here's the first thing I got in the trade. You guys probably know where that is from, the beautiful 005 Chase out of the Japan Historics 4. This is the beautiful Skyline Prince, one of the earlier Skyline models. This would not be what most people consider their favorite Skylines, but it is a JDM, it is a Chase, and so I definitely wanted to grab that from him, and I got a really good trade deal on it. He was looking for some older supers, and they were non-JDM supers, and I made the deal, and it was good on both ends, so I think we're really happy with what we both got. But this is a beautiful casting. The Chases are by no means flashy, black on black. I mean, it is what it is, but I'm going to try to see if I can get a nice little collection of these, at least JDM modeled Chases into the collection, and I'm on a pretty good start so far. So there you go. And one other, we traded one more super, and I got one more Chase in the trade, and of course it is out of the newest set. And of course I'm talking about the beautiful 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser, and this one I had to get because my beautiful wife now drives a brand new 2025 Land Cruiser. Hers is not the round headlight version like you see here. Hers is the rectangular, which is the non-1956. But it would be really hard to tell these two apart from the side, because the only difference between the 1956 and the non-1956 are the headlights, and some of them have the two-tone roofs like the main version or the non-Chase version of this. But yeah, definitely cool to have a couple more of these JDM makers into the collection. And thanks for the trade. I think I'm going to be trading with this guy quite often now. He has a pretty good collection going too, and he's got some things that I want. I've got some things he wants, so definitely a good little partnership. But yeah, just wanted to do something really quick, kind of show you what I've been grabbing over the last week or so, and the trades that I'm making. I don't show a lot of hunting videos just because there are way too many people out there that are, you know, showing daily videos of them going to the same pegs in the same stores in the same towns and the same and the same and the same. And so I'm just going to keep it light. If I find a clip that I want to throw in there now and then, like you saw today, I'll do that. But by no means am I going to change this channel to becoming a daily hunting channel because one, that's not me. And two, I get kind of tired of seeing those videos over and over again myself. So all we need is one more person like me on there doing it, and it's just going to be one more person to the mix. So I'll leave it to the guys that do that, and I'll leave it my style to the way I do it, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. And if you do, go ahead and hit that like button for me and let me know that you like the video and the content, and let me know what you might want to see in the collection. Maybe I can start breaking some stuff out, and you guys can take a look a little behind the curtain in my collection. I definitely have a lot to show, but not as much as some. But for the most part, everything that I have up on my wall is JDM. So if you're one of those JDM nuts and you want to see a lot of JDM castings, then you've come to the right channel. But hey guys, until the next time, take care of each other. Make sure you guys are doing the right thing. Be a good collector and look out for the kids when they're hunting, because they're the ones who are there to play with toys, not to fight with grown men over small diecast. Until next time, guys, this is Super JDM Diecast. Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. I am out.